safety issues or emergencies arise, everybody was on call for those.
Got it. And then just want to go back real quick to the superintendent supervisor bit where you had one for workover. So there wasn't a specific superintendent for drilling or completions, but there was for workover?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, and so then with the engineers, you had four engineers in each of drilling, completions, or workover. Are those the same engineer, or are they separate people?
No, separate people.
Got it. And again, these are folks working in the Midland office.
Yes.
Out there, and they're working kind of regular office hours, but are on call in case something happens.
Yeah.
And so then they're presumably not assigned to one specific rig. Are they assigned to a specific area? How do they, what's their field deployment schedule look like?
Well, basically, if with 16 rigs going, each guy would be assigned probably 4 rigs to handle and monitor and manage through the site managers, the contract site people. And as they started doing their completions and or whatever, those guys would handle the completions on those wells as needed. The next 4 workovers, they would work with the workover superintendent to help design what was needed for all the work orders. Okay,
that makes sense. And then moving down to the geologists and petrophysical engineers, I'm assuming those are pretty standard geologist and petro engineer jobs. Again, working out of the regional center and covering, splitting across themselves all the different rigs that are drilling.
Yes, and as they're developing the acreage, the acreage isn't always spread consistently across the regions, so they would kind of shuffle around between the different regional team managers.
Yeah. Did Oxy specifically try to concentrate their drilling operations in clusters to ensure that their active drill sites were not too far apart, or did they not really take that into consideration?
It basically would depend how much acreage they had in an area, and it would the commercial guys, which are not that support these guys here, like they made an acquisition on the middle of the Delaware Basin from J. Cleo out there, and that was kind of like a bolt-on acquisition to the existing acreage, and it became about from the support from the home office in Houston and my team, it became a group probably of about a 40-person team that aided these guys in the development of a significant amount of acreage. And the land people, we bought instead of worrying about leasing and landowners, we went in and bought all the surface land. We bought the ranches, so we could just go ahead and do whatever we needed to do without those kinds of landowner issues that can set you back a long ways. So, in working with these guys, my team was busy working with these guys, developing scheduling and planning and long lead time purchases and so forth with the supply chain people, so we had everything on site and proceed with construction. So when they were done drilling and completions, then the production would just flow. And so that takes a lot of good project management.
Got it. I want to